Welcome. This is the January 30th bhyve production user call. We have Eva, Alexei, Andrew, Hans, Elias, and myself, Michael. And I'm very pleased to report that Eva and Alexei have been doing some great GPU pass-through work, and we will get to that, particularly on AMD, which is exciting. I will kick off with a quick little demo here. And there's quite the narrative that bhyve is missing graphical management tools. And I've been kind of scratching my head as to why some rather popular ones are not getting any attention. So I'll jump into XRDP running on FreeBSD here. I should probably console up. I will punch that in the corner to hide these things. And let's see, is that visible as a full screened app? So, uh, which may not be obvious. One can simply do package install bhyvemgr and find the new Pascal-based one, and Lazarus apparently for the graphics. And there is also virt-manager. So let's do a package info grep virt, libvirt, and virt viewer, which I haven't even noticed. Graphical guest OS display. Okay, and other goodies. So that all said, this is the Lazarus-based manager that's come up recently. What's unique about it is that it has the modern config file. I did find a few bugs. I see there was an update. Let's see if this was fixed. I tried to put in, say, a 5 gig image, and it gave me a 5 gig name. Anshnig says he'll take a look at that bug. I typed 5 here, got 5 as a name. So little quirks like that. But I did fundamentally get it to install an image I had. I didn't bother with, say, uh, going through an ISO and a proper installation. So my machine will hit mount root, but that's a very solvable classic problem. So, oh, look, in 2 clicks, I have a virtual machine up and running. And I probably just either did an experimental image, so don't worry about that fact. But there is a VM started through a GUI with a modern config file in a few seconds. Oh, virt-manager. This one is a little trickier. At times it thinks that every virtual machine is running all the time. Oh, let me start the service. I think it was service lib virt-d1 start. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, look, it has my 2 VMs. Guest is not running. And now let me try A plus, a start, power on, to the top over here. I never quite got bhyve to kick off, but that's only a few minutes of fiddling with it. Uh, Ava, it sounds like you have some libvirt and virt-manager experience. I guess my number one question, which is super nerdy, is can we speculate as to if this has any proper notion of service management insofar as the bhyve process is tracked for restarts, for other user-initiated behavior, which your mail server typically doesn't do. You just want it to start shipping mail and never should go down, whereas a VM might reboot 10 times to do a fancy installation. Um, I
As far
did.
as on Linux, it knows about how to restart and to toggle the various GUI icons according to what the processes are doing.
Okay.
But if the origin service itself, like libvirt specifically, if libvirt-d is not running, then it does not do anything. virt-manager will just sit there and say it doesn't know what to do.
So that said
If
is,
you go to the connection manager, then that can be toggled, assuming that the user running virt-manager has the proper permissions. But that's on Linux. So we would need to see if that is also integrated for FreeBSD. Some of the conversion work that I've done on having Linux apps ported to FreeBSD, in the older days, it's just simple, like things used the service command. The syntax was the same across BSD and Linux is for the most part. And then, of course, systemd comes in and reverses things and does other whatevers. So a lot of the time I have had to strip out the the systemd aspects and change the syntax accordingly with some patch files. So yeah, going through the script like that you are doing right now is the appropriate course of action.
We talking Python here? Let's see. Control paste. Use local sbin lib p. Okay, that is a binary. Interesting. So yeah, maybe there is some process supervision hiding in there, but it's not something we'll find in what I was guessing would be a Python script. I did reach out to the maintainer, who I haven't reached out to in about 2 years. So let me give a summary of what he said. Just one moment. Um, because a developer stepped forward saying, "Hey, what is the state of that?" So, not much has changed. Moved from Russia to Netherlands. Theme. Uh, the number one question is porting the 5.0 version of, I believe, virt-manager that shipped. So we're all collectively on our own regarding that. I believe FreshPorts is still, actually, give me a version package. Info, grep, virt-manager 4.10. So uh, I'll put in the minutes on another page here. Roman, uh, curious about 5.0. But to my knowledge, there's not an active effort. It's not like the enterprise working group has jumped on this graphical manager for bhyve. I do recall having it working in the 11 era back when I last tried it. Um, it's if anyone present is interested in helping out with that or has some experience to bring to the table, it is a de facto standard for certain environments, and I can't deny that. Oh, for what it's worth.
So when you say that, are you referring to the virt-manager source or the libvirt source?
To me, they are a two-headed monster that work in conjunction with one another, of which I know very little. Um, if that's not obvious, I've spent very little time with these, but uh, when it comes to
Yeah,
a Hello World demo, oh, look, there are two graphical managers for bhyve, one of which is very popular in the Linux world, one of which is new and uses the native config file, but there's still a narrative that there are no tools of this nature. So what I'm showing you is
yeah,
the
and
impossible.
we
Go
are
ahead.
going to loop in that FreeBSD enterprise working group um, goal of having FreeBSD configurable by the API. Uh, then there could be an API section that is able to control both of those virtual machine managers using the same command structure, but it would have a different way that it connects or sends commands to either one of those as appropriate. So that's something that I will put on my to-do list as far as the API is concerned, which I also need to catch up with Carmi and Greg about, as it's been a few weeks since I catched up with them. Yeah.
Understood. So yeah, that's precisely kind of the narrative I'm referring to. It's a
Yeah. I'll look into
fascinating
the
notion to API manage and boil the ocean of something as large as FreeBSD, but it is a unified OS, and that's technically possible. Go ahead, Eva.
I was just gonna say I'll dig into the virt-manager and the virt source to look at the service management.
That would be awesome because it may determine if it's a path to pursue or a path to run from.
Yep.
Thank you so much for that. That's the heart of my quick demo, and if anything,
Sorry,
I'm saying just try those packages. Go ahead, Eva.
I was just gonna say I was forced to kind of do a bunch of that with Red Hat's version of CoroSync and Heartbeat and their usual methods for obtaining multi-node libvirt clusters uh, and integrating that with ZFS to have auto failover so you can scale ZFS as a clustered storage solution for the CoroSync based, Red Hat high availability services. So I'm not unfamiliar with those two, components there, but I haven't touched that since like 2022. So it's not, the most recent, but luckily that code also doesn't change very much. It's been around for like well over a decade. So, um,
through that, and I'm impressed you used Red Hat and ZFS in the same sentence, which one doesn't always hear.
Yep, yep. Not so common, but in some corporate situations, including the present one that I work at, there is OpenZFS and, in fact, Red Hat working together.
Are they pulling packages from the project or somewhere, or does Red Hat publish OpenZFS packages?
No, it's just OpenZFS from their regular project.
Okay, cool. Any questions regarding this, or is that just an adequate teaser, for lack of a better term? Because I'd like everyone to give these a try. It's just their package installs away, and I had a graphical interface within 2 minutes or so. So anyway,
The only thing that I would have as a point of whatever is a kind of unified way to track how which projects we're working on with which priorities, basically like not a ticket system necessarily because everyone hates Jira, as everyone knows, but something that we can easily reference that's not, um, just the agenda documentation.
yeah.
The
So
perennial question, right?
yeah,
Like,
perennial question. And from the good old days, there was indeed at the very top there, and hasn't gone anywhere. Be it links to the reviews and such, but there were also spreadsheets of people both tracking features, you name it, but just the interest didn't stick for that. I'm trying to think which is perhaps bhyve reviews. That might just be reviews. But anyway, um, yeah, that is a valid question. And it sounds like Entrenig is down to just a few final issues on Collabora Office for FreeBSD, truly native, such that I would prefer be using an open source self-hosted platform for exactly the minute taking and the presentations and a spreadsheet to perhaps track such things. The enterprise working group has been using a Google spreadsheet for better for worse, but it hasn't gotten as fancy as, say, Jira or your tool of choice.
yeah,
Um,
we definitely don't want to use Jira. So,
okay.
um,
Um, I would sincerely hope, based on what I've seen since 18, is just that there is a developer and various wetware to go with those initiatives rather than pushing around deck chairs and armchair quarterbacking. So
yeah,
let's find out let's think about what the most proactive and productive approach is. Um, because one can scientifically show every open review and make us all feel bad about the fact that there are bugs in reviews, and well, then nothing make if there's no path out of that, we're just wasting our time. Go ahead. And welcome, Simon or Simone. If you have topics, feel free to jump in. This is your call as much as anyone else's. You can drop them in chat, you can drop them directly in the doc, or simply speak up, but no pressure to do so. We also welcome introductions as it may be your first visit. And welcome, Jan. You have joined in a little bit. A few of us met a bit early to discuss GPU pass-through, and I don't know if you saw the quick demo on bhyvemgr and virt-manager. Um,
Just joined a minute ago.
cool.
My try.
Welcome. Uh, so,
Okay, I broke my script a little bit. I'll have
yes.
to send an updated version later.
Okay. So it sounds like you had just a few variable typos, etc. Do you have something you can demo?
I'm currently trying to get it to boot Alpine
Okay.
to see if the GPU gets recognized.
Okay. Oh, and not to bury the lead, that conversation started with and Hans, this may interest you, the BIOS retrieval tool for Linux that Alexei had found on various forums. And I think your observation was that it was simply reading from ACPI
Yeah,
tables, was it? But Hans, you suggested last week that that might be a lot more complex. Um,
It really depends on the device and the firmware that's shipping with it.
Okay.
I found that with Intel integrated GPUs, the firmware is well, the GPU firmware is embedded in the system firmware, and it's not a PCI option as you would have in a discrete GPU.
Not a PCI
Yeah,
ROM.
if you find a piece of hardware where it's easy to extract it, that's great.
Any
What about
comments on
Intel?
iGPU, which is a topic of the hour? Go ahead, Jan.
What about Intel dedicated GPUs?
I don't
With
have
that,
any. I don't know.
As in Arc?
Intel Arc, they don't need a VBIOS.
oh, that's nice.
And
assume-
Intel iGPUs, I don't think they need a VBIOS too.
And at least I think around 2019, we had someone reporting success getting Intel, what's it called, GVT or something, where you can, similar to a network card, partition your GPU and then have virtual GPUs to give to one or more guests. And reported that if you dedicate all the resources, you get about 80% with a Windows 10 guest or something. Or I think it was European DCon 2019 where that was discussed, and then people didn't care much about it at the
Has
time.
has anybody here got an Arc GPU?
Not yet.
I mean, the B class are basically unavailable. So it's not a paper launch, but only just not.
I'm running a quick smoke test here. This is not an endorsement there, but there's a popular online shopping site, to put it politely. And I do see there are now ASRock branded Intel Arc A580 GPUs.
Yeah, A
operated-
A is the first gen stuff.
Okay.
The current gen should start with a B.
Ah, that's pretty linear. I like that.
Yeah, A is Alchemist, B is Battle Mage. Battle Mage should be current.
And is that desktop oriented or server oriented or so beautifully
They
agnostic that you can partition
are
it?
usually desktop oriented,
Right.
it seems. Although Intel was trying to get people to put them in laptops, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
That said, with Intel's financial woes, like I said, Battle Mage has been all but a paper launch, and I'm not expecting Celestial to be much better, which I think is the next one officially. Basically, they're having to sell. My understanding is they're having to sell them at such a price that they can't produce them in quantity and make a profit. And and Intel can't afford to put out products that they can't make a good profit on right now.
I see
Which
a B570
Wait,
available.
Intel doesn't want to produce the next Cannon Lake?
Intel would love to be in a position where they could. They've just done it with too many products in a row.
It's just the whole Intel 10 nanometer process and the microarchitecture it was designed for it, and then the back 4 to 14 nanometers. It was such a clusterfuck with the late Skylake derived things.
Well,
Okay.
the last two architectures, they're having problems with it just burning chips on the processor side.
13th and 14th gen, yes, but the last two, not really. The ones
14th, I've heard problems with
13th
too.
and 14th, both.
Sorry, wrong
But
one.
the newer stuff, apparently,
Yeah,
because
okay,
it's
they do.
not
They have
But
pushed
now
out a 15th one.
they changed when they changed naming conventions and so on.
Ah.
And I know, yeah, just one more TSMC customer for the CPU course.
Okay, tell me about the B570. Here's a link for that. It is actually available for sale, unlike so many things, although I've not heard of the Sparkle brand, which mildly terrifies me. But note the
Like I said, they exist. I mean that's
oh,
bad. That is a battle
B
mage one. I want to say the I think the 570 is one of the higher ones in their line.
Is that something worth having in the lab, or are we completely at a deficit for software? Although would a pass-through be meaningful on FreeBSD to a Linux guest, etc.?
I mean, my understanding is the 570s are the higher end of the product line, but
Okay.
but generally considered a mid-range product
Okay.
compared to both AMD and
It is
NVIDIA.
the mid of their range version B580.
Uh,
It has 16 and 10 instead of 10 gigs, so it has enough memory to run modern-ish games at medium quality settings without having to run out of VRAM and then see performance collapse.
Okay,
But
interesting. I'm gonna
8
send a
the
gigs.
driver
screenshot
is
here.
support
yeah,
is the
go ahead.
question.
Alpine Linux is stuck at scanning hardware for MDev when I pass through the iGPU.
What type of iGPU are we talking about?
AMD.
Do you have
Okay,
specific
never
processor
tried
gen,
that
etc.?
in ages.
AMD Ryzen, it's 3550H with Vega 8. Okay, let's see again.
So what's the meat of this screenshot?
Freezing at scanning hardware.
Oh, and that's where it stopped as a VM.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Is there such a thing as a verbose boot?
Huh?
Alpine?
Is there, yeah, does OpenRC have a more verbose boot to show more activities? Because maybe
Let me
it's
see.
preceded by more. And don't get me wrong, is OpenRC a binary, a bunch of Python, or what's the meat of that?
Perl and Perl?
Five, eight.
You have a bunch of C executables, you have a bunch of shell scripts, and if I remember correctly, you have some Perl scripts gluing it all together. But I'm not sure about the last part of it, only visualization or required core components.
Okay. We have a few things going in parallel, which is great, but other ideas, questions, concerns, things to try. We've identified a few. Alexei, I'm very glad you're pounding your head against this. I have an RX 580. Is that a good candidate for
Yes.
such things? Okay. Would one go through, say, vGPU or GPU-Z to retrieve firmware, or the Linux utility
Yeah.
you mentioned? Okay.
You can do GPUs. The Linux utility is only for iGPUs. If you want to retrieve it from Linux on a dGPU, you can cut the ROM file from
Okay.
sys. I
Oh, I see.
forgot where
Okay.
it's located.
Thank you, Jan, for that. Mostly C-based or half. Yeah, the Linux virtual file systems are pretty good at exposing things, be it Windows keys, be it firmware, be it you name it. So that's kind of cool. finding a system with, I think it was 8-pin power might be a challenge, but we shall see.
Eh?
You can only power it. You can only power the first thing here. There, I mean. Let me
The
just
6-pin
send
should
you
be
like, a
fine.
photo. Yeah, normal 6-pin
Okay.
should be more than enough.
Okay, cool.
If you're
Some
not gonna use
GPUs
too much
just
power.
want all 8 pins connected just for bullshit reasons, even if the smaller GPUs don't technically need it. Sometimes just build with the connectors and then require all power pins to be powered.
Okay.
Seen that with mid-range GPUs over the years, that sometimes if they have an 8-pin connector, it's not just for show, as in it doesn't do anything, you shouldn't have to use it, but they made it so that you have to use it.
Okay, good to know. I'm obviously not a GPU nerd. I do have some Ryzen 6800Hs at my disposal, which I guess is their own built-in graphics. Is that something to explore?
Maybe. Okay,
Yep.
it's still free Zuno for both boot.
Okay.
It may be a good idea
Oh, you got
to
Provoke. Awesome.
boot FreeBSD without installing the GPU drivers,
Let's see. Let's try
so
that.
that you can see if you see the device without using it, because there's no kernel module to tickle the hardware too much, so that it shouldn't hang the boot. And then you can load the GPU driver and see if anything happens. Whereas with Alpine, I don't know, because you don't get a full kernel output interleaved with the init system.
Installer, let's download the ISO.
Okay. Other topics while you are poking at that, and I very much appreciate you for poking at that. My only caution is that it could go for many hours, just like your cool session yesterday. Oh, and did you record any of that session yesterday?
I recorded some of it.
Cool. Let me know if you need any help either posting that or otherwise. I suppose if it's appropriate, I can throw it on call for testing. I'm reading up on the Azure Cobalt 100. I have a contact who's now working on that team. So I'd be curious if it has, say, nested virtualization. Could one have bhyve on that, which is way looking to the future? Let's see, Cobalt 100. I don't know why a closed box from elsewhere showed up here. Okay, cool. Here, 100. There's that. Did I get the right link? Microsoft, yes. Okay. And FreeBSD VMs. Nesting. Okay. Okay, other ideas, questions. Let's see, what about my free RDP? Is that still running? Thousand million Chrome window.
I forgot to unpack the ISO with XZ.
Jan, as you rolled in later, and Simon, I did a quick demo of bhyvemgr, the one based in Lazarus and Pascal that uses the modern config file and virtual machine manager. So collectively, if you missed that, we're curious about the proper process supervision, which is a point you've brought up many, many times in both of them, and of course the libvirt 5.0 release.
One of the annoying problems is that it's not enough to just have something start bhyve and supervise the process, but that it has to tie into all the service management on the system so that you can also have the VM as a dependency, have a bridge, and then a member interface on that bridge so that network can get set up correctly in a way which does not prevent you from using your system to its full ability in ever means, so that it
Yeah.
doesn't just clobber your system or just
This stood
creating
out
bridges. Yep.
to that point.
Okay.
This stood out of them like, oh, for those
Mhm.
on laptops using DNS mask integrated and ZFS when appropriate. And someone's thinking. I like that.
That's
Um,
fine.
yeah.
I'm
So
not saying that it's bad. I haven't
nope.
even tested it. I haven't given it a fair chance.
No, I'm not uh, judging either way. I'm just glad that they're doing little niceties like that. And then, modern config file. Let's see. Slash, is it there or should it be? Where did they put it? I just saw it a second ago. Options, settings. It was in T14 bhyve-manager. I thought that was right. If I can type 214. There we go. Boom. Using EFI var. So someone has gone to a lot of trouble. I hope they can join a call. Perhaps I can reach out. It was a pleasant surprise. That's about what I'm trying to say here.
Okay, a Freebius
Yes.
EVM does see the PCI devices. Let me try installing it. Please install.
So you've done like PCI
There's
conf
a
LD or something?
Um,
just a question. Did you make sure that it isn't the VNC server's frame buffer?
maybe.
Because if you're using the frame buffer, you will see the frame buffer as a VGA device.
Like, let me try it then.
There's
Power
AMD
off and
audio.
disable VNC.
Wait,
and
no, I just read through your. So yeah, you have the VGA PCI 1 at the bottom, but you have a 0 as well at the top. That's an AMD GPU, a Vega, Raven, Picasso, yeah. So there it is.
one quick point from forums, etc. You may occasionally need to do the audio controller also passed in because it may have a tight coupling with the GPU.
Yeah, that's why I'm passing through everything. That's on the
Got it.
same PCI bus.
Actually, if this is on the VM, you've got a whole lot pass through. I'll just grab the whole thing. Why not? That's cool. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Brilliant.
Is there also a USB controller on there? On
Yeah.
the GPU, some of them have it.
Do you
Yes.
lose the laptop keyboard or is it on its own bus?
No, the laptop keyboard is on a different USB controller.
Oh, cool. Great. Because often those are one and the
Required
same
for
and suddenly you can't do anything.
Thunderbolt and USB 4, yeah, basically Thunderbolt. And if your hardware supports that, then yeah, there has to be some kind of USB 3 point something, USB 4, maybe even controller to go along with that.
Cool. So, I suppose I have no objection to
Have you run
debugging like this.
deathmatch manually inside the? Oh no, you don't have to. It's running out automatically these days. Because this is a virtual machine and not just a gel, so it has its own dev-d. Shouldn't be needed.
No, I'm on it. I'm on it. You've answered your own question. I appreciate that. Oh, and do you have an updated version of your script to share, or shall I drop that as was in
Yeah.
chat? But it sounds
Wait
like
a
you had a bug or
second.
two. Okay, cool.
Just replace VNC with Okay, let me see if it works.
First. Cool. And if your screen is shareable, you're welcome to share.
Yeah,
Your call.
okay.
It's up to you.
Video. Can I share the screen? Share screen 1. This is booting. Yep, ET100. The laptop screen is still blank.
Okay.
Which is probably expected because no drivers for now. So let's see. PCI conf LV. We have all the stuff. The display.
Okay.
Can you
Which PCI
copy
bus
and
is
paste
this
the
on?
output
This
on the
is
host?
5. Wait, dev info. Host.
Yep,
PCI.
on the host?
Should be a
Just
bunch
out
of
of
PCI
curiosity,
devices.
what isn't exactly the stuff, if there's anything which isn't passed through, which looks like it should?
Yeah, the GPU is a part of this
Great.
Yep.
whole
GPU
group.
is PCI 0:5, and then the sub functions.
Yeah, and all of these are connected to
Mhm.
it. Well,
Yep.
to the same PCI bus, so they have to be passed through.
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh, it's PCI 0. Okay. Let's reset PCI 0. Device not
And no,
configured.
no, stop. You're getting here. This is PCI by 0, as in you can have multiple PCI
Oh,
buses in theory. For example,
oh,
for a while you had a PCIe and a real PCI bus, or you had in really big systems even multiple root complexes. And then you really have different PCI express root controllers.
oh, there's no
So,
root complex. There's only PCI 0 on bhyve. Oh,
yep. No, that's fine. This is
if I
the host,
reset
right?
this, it's gonna destroy everything. Okay, let's try
No, it failed because, yeah, you don't want to reset
ISB.
PCI
Can I do
0.
ISB 0? Failsafe palette.
Okay,
Hmm.
whatever.
Thing.
Are you in the guest
Configured.
or in the host now?
Oh, this is the guest.
So if you now install the DRM kernel modules, so the direct rendering manager,
Oh, wait. Wait, yeah, that's the. Okay, yeah, let's install DRM. We have to do BSD install first because
You
this
might
is
want
live
Yeah,
persistent
right.
storage.
VM something. Disable this. ZFS, whatever. Actually, let's do UFS. We might. Yep, ND 0 on their disk. Finish. We might stumble upon this bug where it tries to unpack. Yep, the same archive over and over on top of each other.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, there was a bug like that, yes.
And that's 14.2?
Yeah, that's if
Yeah,
you cancel the installation, then go back into
yep,
it.
exactly that. That's
If you
something with the
restart the archives.
manifest file, if I remember correctly.
This should probably get fixed soon, I hope. If you report
One of
that,
the
at least.
hacks I think you can do is to mount the file system writable, install the tiny manifest package, and copy the right manifest into user share something, release manifests, whatever, and then it may work. But if it's stuck in this loop, a reboot also gets you out of it. It's a bug in the installer. There's a PR for that. There's a fix, but I don't know which if it covered both 14.102 and 2 or just one of the two. But I think at least 14.1 had this bug, and I hope 14.2 has the fix in the release ISO.
Oh, so it looped
Very
twice.
secure
but-
password. Virt-io, yes. Yes. Oh, no, that's not an IPv6 DNS. I might have forgotten to up bridge 0 up. Huh. Okay. Now let's set it to Europe. Yep, set. SH, let's only leave a SHD and clear TMP. And no, don't install that because it's not enough.
Oh, interesting. Good to know.
No. I said no. Okay, reboot. I could have just changed Canv and did reboot-r, but okay. Oh. Let's wait. Why is it taking so long? Now let's see if it boots. Yep, serial. A spam escape so we can boot into the virtual NVMe and not into the CD.
Yes, of course.
NVMe. Root. Very secure password. Now let's we don't really care about this. Let's now get my repos and just copy it over here. Windows, yes. Oh. Huh. Oh. Huh? Not reach internet. I can. Did I just kill the config accidentally? Probably. So let's rename this to FreeBSD. Wait. Huh? Oh, wait, why is it trying to fetch? I just noticed, why is it trying to fetch PKG from the kernel modules?
No, that's because that's probably the first. Try to specify disable that repository or which package version. Yeah, I think
I'm just gonna
the easiest way
enable
is to
null.
just uncomment that for now. Just comment it out. Yep, or put it to enabled. No, you have a typo there in enabled.
Enabled.
Yeah.
And let's just do this ports latest. Yep, now it's doing it.
Yeah, with package 2.0, there should be finally the option of just using -r for repository to specify a repository, and it will override the enabled state so that you can have a package repository disabled, but can still use it if you explicitly select to use that one. Should make some workflows easier. But yeah, we're already at 2.0.4, and the bootstrapping code is not.
Let me
package two.
just while this happening, WireGuard tools. Yes, I need this because else the downloads are going to be
Why?
very slow.
Hmm?
The downloads are going to be very slow. I'm going to just now SFTP into the VM, which is it? What IP address does it have? 113. Okay. So TP line 2.168.1.13 root, and we for that we need to shd
Mhm.
yes. Oh, or just
SSHD config, exactly. You
And
probably want
where's
to
root?
disable DNS.
No, allow for to be
Root
root.
login with password. Yeah, it's a lab.
Oh, yes.
You probably
Oh.
want to disable DNS, reverse lookups, and so on. Unless you
Doesn't
know
matter.
that you're so good.
Yes. Now just put user local /c wireguard g0.conf. Where is it? G0. I think this is going to work. Yeah. Yep, it works. Now let's pkg install DRAM 61K mod and GPU. No, we're gonna do it the cool way. GPU firmware kmod AMD into awk.
No. You wanted to do it the cool way. In that case, you use package rquery and have the query emit directly what you need. Instead of taking the
GPU firmware
human
AMD
output.
mod.
Hmm?
Yes, GPU firmware AMD mod. I still don't know how to use pkg's options.
You can use package rquery, give it an evaluate condition to select what you want, and then a string with all the fields you can expand. So you could have remote query, rquery.
rquery.
Yep.
Then just GPU.
And the man page is just pkg-rquery. Just like Git. And eval is your evaluate, is the expression you want to match, like %n tilde.
Let's just do kill reload AMD GPU and hope that it doesn't die. And it did die.
And it did die. Let's have a look. And if you can just press any key or take a screenshot if you can before it reboots.
Oh, unable to locate the GPU ROM.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
So, but if we look here,
chat,
you have the unregistered fictitious range, which is probably your error. And then we have the call trap. Anything beyond that is the panic code. And the last good one is frame number 7. So AMG GPU device FINI, I assume that's short for finish hardware, so yeah. And it's function plus offset in bytes.
not load binaries, then successfully loaded firmware image, BIOS signature incorrect, enable locate BIOS ROM, fiddle. Wait a second. Where is my file? I am going to quickly get it from Discord.
Right, the firmware file?
Yeah, no, the full
Ah,
ACPI dump file.
okay.
Here we go. VFCT.
Yep.
Is it going to download? Please, Microsoft Edge. Thank you. Oh, what? Why is it showing as a Windows disk? Okay. Now let's just do. We can SFTP into this thing now. SFTP. Yep. Hello? VM. Oh, no, real machine. Yeah, this is the correct one. Oh. Put downloads VFCT. Now this VFCT we can run less. Yes. Picasso generic VBIOS, VFCT ASUS notebook.
Interesting.
We might try using this as the BIOS. Where do we have it enabled? Selected. Here we go. VFCT.
And it's in the right directory.
Yeah, it's the right directory. Destroy. It's taking way too long. Do you have anything in the mask? Oh, yes, we do. We have to reboot. That's probably the GPU reset issue. Let's reboot.
It finished.
It's finished, but this is guaranteed that the GPU will not work.
Okay. Or not okay.
That is on RX 58, like 580. How do you say it? How do you say the number?
Yep.
RX 5800. So
And-
yeah, the one that Michael Dexter has.
So that has the reset issue or not?
Kinda. It's much better than the new AMD GPUs, but still, you can get this thing.
Note low level issue.
I don't know what's causing it. The only thing I understand about it is that the GPU just doesn't want to reset its like inside state. It still thinks that it has a GPU driver connected to it for some reason, or it's like connected to a real machine currently, but it's not. Oh, wrong password. Yeah, okay, let's try running it now. Huh. Okay, got some errors, but it still works. Blank screen.
And in those situations, you may want to take care of the device detach at the loader rather than at runtime, because
yeah, let's
just saying.
Probably do that.
Are you still on the installer?
200.
Oops. Yep.
Oh, it's canv gpart show and vfs root mount from the curly set to UFS. Was it UFS dev
G or
ND0
Yeah, I think you did.
2 reboot -r.
Right.
Yeah, that works.
finally someone using reverting.
Yes, and nice. That alone is a great demo. Well played. Well played.
Let's PCI conf LV just in case. Yes, we have all of it. Now, KLD load AMD GPU. Huh?
File has no contents.
do a package
Wait,
info
what?
dash L.
What do you mean not a directory? I'm using cat.
Boot kernel or what?
Huh?
Boot motor,
Oh wait, boot.
Kernel.
Boot kernel. Boot modules.
Modules.
Oh, because there, yeah, that's probably what you think. Boom,
Oh,
yeah,
there is.
it is there. No.
It's for the file type. Huh? Did UFS just corrupt itself?
No, there's another
Probably.
option. It could be that it is for the wrong kernel version.
No,
So
but it did. It
FreeBSD
did load
version
before.
dash KRU, please.
Like K.
Kernel runtime userland. That's the order in which we. Yep. So 14.2. Okay. And if you now do a file dash S on the modules mdgpu.ko.
Huh.
Okay. And if you do try to KLD load that whole file,
After the
path,
file.
sorry, absolute path, yep. Dmisk, okay.
For the file type. File has no contents.
Yeah, uninstall the package and install the package again.
It probably just got corrupted because of the crash.
Crash, either that, yep, it's possible.
UFS loves corrupting my stuff. Yeah, even PKG is dying.
Where?
GP.
Yeah, the issue here is that UFS is in a lot of ways a very aggressive file system. As in, you can write to files, delete them, and then things never made it to disk.
Oh, missing file, missing file, missing file.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely got corrupted.
Things are unfortunate.
Package upgrade dash force.
Yeah, let's do package upgrade force.
Unless
I
it
hope the WireGuard file is still here. User local share. No, it deleted my WireGuard config.
Wait, in share?
It deleted all my files in share.
But in share? Why is it in share?
User local
Yeah, it's
entity,
config for the
perhaps?
VPN. It's in user local share WireGuard.
Isn't
Oh,
it
well.
in user local etc?
Oh wait, etc. I mean it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. Never mind.
Now cut
We're
that
still
file.
here. Yep, that file should be here.
Or MD5 that file to make sure that it's
Update
readable
F.
or something.
Update force.
Gentlemen, respectfully, I need to head out. I will talk to you all later.
Okay.
Understood.
Yeah, I
and
just
they're not all gentlemen.
my brain just got a short circuit and
It's
tried
late your
searching
time.
for
No worries. You're
but then
fine.
share. Yes, the EDC. I'm sorry.
Take care, Andrew. Have a good weekend. Yep, gotta get-
PKG. Do we like how to do reinstall everything?
Mhm.
Help me.
Well, I guess you're close. Let's see it through to the end there.
G info. Will this work? Yeah.
How dirty. Package has always nice reporting options. You're just taking the default output format and type it into arg.
Oh, I see. Here.
Oh yes. Missing file bash.
And it didn't do an FSCK on VM boot.
It probably did it. I don't know.
You're having
It does a
more-
background
it won't be in
FS
the
check
mask.
and it.
It won't be in the mask.
No, I'm just curious.
It's gonna be
It's
like somewhere up
you
there.
shouldn't have that much trouble.
Keyboard. Yep, here we go. That's gonna work. Okay, let's just do a clean power off. in case it dies again.
Maybe snapshot it from the host if it's on ZFS.
Yeah, let's do a snapshot too. I never did ZFS snapshots, but
Oh, they're your best friend.
zeroed Windows. Can I do like previously like this? Yeah, okay. Shmgr destroy bhyvemgr. Yep, no errors for now. Start. We don't need start, we just run it. Should run instantly, yeah. Check the mask here. Doesn't run. Nope, very good.
Driver bug. Unable to set dev class. That's by.
Oh, what was the driver one?
Scrolling.
Never said that
Oh, there you
class.
go. Yeah.
Oh, that's ATKBC, never mind.
Okay, I'm not too worried. Oh, you're still in
No,
your
live
think
system.
so. Yes.
Just
I'm
remove the boot device or change the
I'm
order
gonna remove
or
that.
go into the
I'm gonna remove
UEFI
the
firmware
ISO.
and
No, not that. Not that too. Not that too.
now they're not continuously named. Is that a problem?
Go first. Root. No, not rot. A very secure password. And KLD load AMD GPU. Okay.
Oh,
Let me look at
Yeah.
the BIOS ROM again. Same
well,
thing.
check your path, of course.
It's probably BIOS ROM from the GPU firmware itself. It cannot find it somehow. Huh. But where? And how? I have no idea.
And are you willing to share your latest MGR?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and drop that in
Yes.
chat if you could, just for the benefit of
Where's
the group.
SFTP?
Oh, I see one from 15 minutes ago.
That's boot.
Oh, AF, no, that's output. Behind.
Oh, why am I doing boot? VM. My brain is melting.
Understood.
Okay, where did it fetch? It's probably in the user directory, so let me find it on the C drive. File Explorer, here we go.
Thank you. So do you have anything else to try here and now, or do you want to go tinker with that and report back?
I don't know. Let's, just for fun, let's try passing through the DGPU.
eGPU?
Yeah, the dedicated GPU of the
Ah,
laptop. So we
okay.
remove all of this.
Fine.
We can just uncomment it. Comment all of this too. We need a VBIOS for that. But we can get it from just the internet. Oh. Let me remember the website. Tech Power Up. I think it's Tech Power Up. I think it's this link. No? UV BIOS. I found it. Here. This is a giant collection of
Oh,
VBIOSes.
interesting. Could you drop that in chat, please? I'll put it in the doc. Thank you.
From the GPU-Z program, you can upload your BIOS dump here.
Mm-hmm.
So you select AMD. If somebody who does GPU posture is watching this, they're going to be very mad at me that I'm just selecting a PC GPU on a laptop GPU, but
Oh,
keep in mind,
yeah.
this is the same like PCI ID, so
Interesting.
it's going to work.
So it's
Trademark.
consistent. Okay, good to know.
You just don't need to. They're all OC, so let's just get random OC one.
And
Okay,
I
this
trust
has-
no one would ever upload something harmful.
This has 2 gigabytes, and this one has 4 gigabytes. You're gonna upload both. Just realized I cannot upload it like this because the file name. We just rename it something else. .564G. Here we go. Let's do SFTP again. Put downloads RX 560. We don't have tab. Cool. And 4G. Exit. Just select what's the GPU ID? Oh, I just remembered it. It's PCI 0100. So what do we do is VM dev1. That's like let's do it on 5. And here, okay, here we need to add this in PPT devs. This is not the actual PPT devs, it's just my scripts. So PCI 0100 pass through 100 ROM equals and RX 560. Let's do 2G for now. If this doesn't match, then it will die. Destroy. Wait, just check if I did everything correctly. Seems like it. Start. Not using PPT driver. Oh yes, because as soon as you load PPT on any device, the script just doesn't do PPT on other devices anymore. I don't know how to explain this. So psiconf lv. Yeah, we just detach. Detach. Yeah. Set driver T. Oh yeah, I don't have a ch1 plus x. Destroy. This should work. If it doesn't die. Why is it taking so long to start?
You've said that each time.
Okay, it doesn't want to initialize the serial. I don't think that's good. It just doesn't start at all. It just doesn't seem to be starting.
Top is your friend, along with looking in the VMM dev/VMM directory.
htop, let's
Smoke
see.
that.
Just using CPU, that's it. Let's do top instead.
It's
Arc is
busy,
normal.
okay.
Top is normal. It's using all of its RAM that I gave it,
Okay.
which is good because it's wired. Like -S. All CPU being used. And nothing else. I don't know what's happening. Hey, can I control C? No, I cannot control C because it's has started the serial, but nothing's happening on it. I don't know. Let's dppt.conf. hvvmm aim enable. Yes, let's just do it like early. I forgot. Is it like this or this?
Oh gosh, I'll take a look.
I think it's
not
like this.
Slashes.
Sorry.
Yeah, slashes. Just enable this one. Reboot. Broj. I'll disable the delay. Is it loader delay?
Auto. I thought it was auto boot delay. Let me check my machine.
Delay.
Auto boot
delay, yeah.
underscore delay. Yes.
Okay, reboot.
Although 1 second's pretty darn short, but go for it.
Let's wait until it boots.
That's a hardware boot you're doing. That sounds like
yeah.
you. Yeah, great. Well,
Did SH get enabled already? Yeah. V. And we have PPT. The single device is in PPT. That's good.
okay, good.
SH, mgr.sh. Let's see if bhyve starts now. And it doesn't. At least it's taking way too long.
You said that each time?
Yeah.
Tradition. Tradition.
I don't think it should. I don't think it should take that long to just get to UEFI. Because the UEFI has not started yet. But it normally does in about a second or two.
Wiring down the memory can take a while if you have a lot of virtual memory.
We have
for
only
your
4
virtual
gigabytes.
machine.
Mask. Oh, yes. It's already wired the memory. It's just using 100% of the CPU and that's it.
Do you have a console attached?
Console, like serial or debug?
system console on your virtual machine.
Some console on your
Like
virtual machine. This
you
is the
could
serial
call
of the virtual machine. This is the serial output. This.
But that looks like the host, right?
wait,
Yeah, because
could the
it's
UEFI try to use the GPU?
maybe. But if it did, it would still output to serial.
Not if it says that, oh, I have a VGA but takes priority.
Okay. If
The other
it did
question
boot
I had is
FreeBSD, try
you
SSHing to
when
192.168.1.12.
another thing you did is you commented
Yeah.
out the install medium and
Yeah.
things were numbered sequentially. Do you have to keep it dense and use every number, or is it okay to skip one?
That's okay. Yeah, the system is not running at all. It's just stuck, trying to boot. You have a monitor connected to the HDMI port on the laptop.
Yeah.
There is nothing. Kill bhyve. Though should not do that. Destroy. Huh. I don't know. You're passing through this again. Just oh wait, not this. Not SATA. Move this, just completely wipe it. This, no, not for now. We're gonna boot from a different CD, probably from. Actually, yeah, let's just boot from FreeBSD for now. For the devices, uncomment all of this. But don't do this. So we're just gonna add this to root here. What a nice addition. I should probably just do like this. Copy and paste. And I'll format. I can probably just like how do you do it? Q W now. Oh, very cool. Me learning Vim. Yes, me learning Vim. Oh yes, we did it. We did it with Vim macros. Reboot again.
And is
Oh, yes,
there
just trying to mask some of the devices can create chaos.
just that single VMM device on AMD, or are there a VMM.ko plus an AMD one?
No,
Okay.
just VMM.
Got it. Well, and you had
It's
it.
the kernel module, not the device, right?
I mean, it's kernel module.
All right. All right.
You just need to enable the. I mean, set the kernel environment HV VMM EMZVI enable 1 to enable pass-through for devices.
Cool.
I think it's still in beta. Maybe. What? SHMGR. And yeah, as soon as I started, the screen goes dark, and UEFI is here.
Okay.
The laptop screen is pitch black now.
Good.
FreeBSD. root. Just instantly load. And same thing.
Did you still try to pass in a firmware?
Yeah,
Sorry, for
okay,
the
let's
VBRs.
see. Yeah, it's VFCT. I'm trying to pass through VFCT.
Is that the right VBIOS for the hardware you're passing
That's
through?
the whole ACPI table that contains the VBIOS, and here's the extracted VBIOS from it. I'm gonna try passing through this now, which we did before. mgr.sh destroy.
Why are you passing it through on two of the devices and not just one?
That's the GPU, and that's the GPU audio device.
And both of them need the VBIOS?
Only the GPU video, technically, but maybe this one needs it too, since it's tied to the GPU. Okay, let's just try it only on the GPU for now. Start, instantly UEFI. FreeBSD. Set boot. Verbose, yes. Do we just load in the GPU now? The screen is still dark. That is not good, I think. Load in the GPU. Okay, same issue. I'll quickly message Ruben if he can come online.
And you mentioned not finding it. Are you certain of your path for that whatnot or whatever?
Yeah, the
firmware
path is
file?
correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's in the current directory.
I must step away for a moment.
And let me find the article about passing an iGPU through into, with KVM. It may have some useful information.
Ooh, you're in Matrix mode?
Huh?
Matrix as in the movie with the green
Oh,
streaming
I
binary.
mean like, I mean like, okay, maybe we should try getting this on Windows.
To retrieve the firmware or what?
So, okay, let's try AMD Gulp ROM. Gulp driver? This
Okay.
thing. Let's try this file as the ROM. Can we just copy link? Where's copy link? Hey, Microsoft. Copy download link. Now fetch. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will definitely
Oh,
fetch.
blob gets inserted. Oh, charming. Yeah. Huh.
Oh yes, this definitely downloads. Thank you, Microsoft. How did it go raw? Not raw, but the link. Copy link. Here we go. Maybe use this. Now that's the original pass-through. And shmgr.sh. Destroy, of course. Have a .rom, not .bin. ROM. We'll destroy it again.
Driver bug. I don't know if that one's cosmetic or not. That was what? Okay.
Same thing. The BIOS signature is always this. FF00FF.
Hmm.
Well, let's try installing Windows. Do we have enough time?
Um, it, so I'll give you a quick comment on how I've done Windows. With the built-in Intel graphics as per the suggestions of Corvin. My little standard desktop has 2 NVMe slots, and I'd install Windows to a smaller one. I would hardware boot it. I would go through the updates within Windows, hardware booted to get what should be the most native drivers for it for graphics. And then I would image that over to an image in a data set and boot it from there. So in theory, that's the most like correct native Windows, but I still had nothing but trouble. As for time, there's no time pressure. People do seem to enjoy watching debugging sessions, so I won't argue with that. There are times to use the
Bigger VNC, where do you
UEFI
have
frame
that?
buffer and times not to. So that's one of those sort of toggles you want to try is, GPU pass through with the frame buffer and without it, according to Corvin. That doesn't look like Windows, but I'm fun.
Okay, that is not Windows, and it does not want to connect to VNC. I don't know why.
Jan, are you in any hurry? I see you're muted. Eva, I trust you're
Not
finding
in
some
a
of this
hurry,
interesting.
just I'm not going to stay on this call much longer today.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
spend a few hours in annoying trains.
Trains, yes. What are trains? We don't know about those out west.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
Yeah, I'm just watching, so I'm good.
Cool. Well, I will stick
Power
around. I have to
reset.
step aside.
Erase is delete.
Step away.
Yeah, that's just if you
Oh, yeah.
reset your TTY control sequences and so on.
Oh. That's why.
And you definitely get points for the reroute. That was nicely done.
Here we go.
Okay.
Where's Tiger VNC?
Yep.
Please onboard into FreeBSD.
Like a tiger.
Might just full screen. Yes, please.
Hey, quick. Yes.
Yes, Windows.
Yay, there
We're
you
doing
go.
Windows.
Which is
Full
also the
screen.
reason they did the weight aspect in the UEFI GOP was so that you can sit there and hit the enter to get the CD boot.
I don't have the XHTI tablet set devices, so we're gonna have to
It could be
use
fun.
the janky mouse. IoT, please. You can uninstall Microsoft Edge in this version. Bye-bye FreeBSD. I'm sorry. I have to sacrifice FreeBSD to Windows. Shift F8, does this work? Shift, send F8. F10? Huh? Oh, well.
Legal instruction.
Do you need a -W or whatever?
I already have all of that.
Okay,
I have all of that. This is the same bhyve config worked fine for my current host machine, which I'm streaming from, for its GPU to pass through. Details, where do we do performance? Yeah.
Unrelated, does fs.com usually take 7 days to ship an order that's in warehouse? I've never used them before.
I don't know.
Depends on where in the world you are and which product and so on.
Yeah, okay. West Coast near their warehouse.
I don't know.
Darn it,
They
whatever.
needed, I think, four or 5 days until it showed up in Europe.
Oh, lucky you.
That was from the European warehouse. So
See if we can only pass through these two. The mask? No, the mask on Windows, of course. Oh yeah, bhyve core dump. Where do I have Tiger VNC? Here we go. Please spam enter.
Yeah. You can add the weight for that purpose. That's precisely why it exists.
Windows setup next. Install.
Hmm.
We only have GPU and audio pass through now.
That's your minimums. That's cool.
No other devices, no USB, no anything.
Okay.
IoT, install.
What's it do? I've never tried it. 2021.
IoT.
Okay, yeah.
It's just like Windows Enterprise Edition
Okay.
for embedded devices and stuff.
I'd almost think
works.
those are contradictions, but that's okay.
I use it on my desktop.
Okay.
I use the Windows 11 IoT edition on my desktop. It works.
What does IoT mean in Windows land?
Windows 7 calculator on Windows 11,
Ha. Okay, great.
aka very stripped down by default.
Stripped
and
down. That
officially.
I understand. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No Microsoft Store, no Copilot integration.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
You can uninstall Microsoft Edge with like 2 clicks.
Yeah.
They give you the option to.
So for what it's worth, my Imagine script has a series of auto unattend XML files, and it generates a one-time boot to run through the initial install. Then you can boot it however you please. There's a second boot, and it's remarkably quick, and it's very quick on 10 versus 11. So that makes me happy. You're welcome to try that.
Okay.
I should do a video of like how I do it. Not that it's the perfect way, but it works. Ooh, I should reach out to that.
Oh yeah, that's how you open the command prompt.
So
Notepad.
we're talking.
Notepad in the installer.
Oh, no kidding. That's funny. What Tiger VNC shortcut to do what? Is it just like Shift 10 or Shift F10?
Shift F10. That's the shortcut in the Windows installer.
Yeah.
If I had Windows 11 over
Yeah.
here, I could have showed you Control Shift J, which
Okay.
opens a JavaScript console in the
Oh,
installer.
goodness. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's just embedded in the Windows installer on 11.
Of course it is.
Debugging tools in production. We love Microsoft. Well, you can call this a debugging tool too in production.
Hmm.
Just CMD open with a shortcut.
Hmm.
People make their own portable Windows versions by hacking up Explorer to work on this installation environment. Like adding a web browser here and stuff.
Hmm. Okay.
Desktop. Messy desktop. Wait, why am I trying to run this VNC viewer inside of the machine? No, we don't need the CD or DVD anymore. What time is it? It's 22:50. Starting services. The screen is still blank. Okay. Destroy. Run again. Restart this. I can probably remove the MGR. Yep. I can remove this.
I really wish that made a rotary dial sound for us old people who had rotary phones.
Oh, yes.
Then it would have to go back and forth.
Uh,
And you
the
better
younger
not have
folks
too many
won't
zeros
know
in your
that.
phone number,
Just-
old man.
Yeah,
Hmm.
or just like some European place like Sweden.
Hmm.
US. Skip. No. No. John FreeBSD. Why the hell? Okay. No. No. No.
Hmm.
No.
Oh, usually they're checkboxes, or this is old enough if they weren't.
This is the best part of the setup, yeah.
Hmm.
Just answering no a bunch of times. Hi. We're getting everything ready for you.
I know.
Wait long enough and it will do annoying things and start yelling at you. It's so funny when you see videos of people with a bunch of laptops about to be provisioned, and suddenly they all start yelling the Cortana greeting messages. Come on, people, use the right tools for your job.
The Windows installation takes longer than Arch Linux. Or any other Linux in that regard.
Hmm.
Though Ubuntu might take it. Ubuntu is pretty slow. Yes, come on, almost there. Almost there. Whoa. Yep. Yeah, yep.
Ta-da.
Get started. No
Oh.
internet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, welcome to the new Microsoft web browser. Yep, complete setup. Mhm. Oh yes, you're connected. Thank you. No, that's not the menu I want. How do I
Take care, Jan. Sounds like you're out of here.
how do I how do I shut down? Control delete. Sign out. Just do it like this. And I cannot reach the thing. Cool. Full screen. Oh, here we go. Now I can. Shut down. And now we need the Fedora virt-io drivers. For the network adapter. So let's get them. Latest virt-io and ISO, this one. Copy link. Fetch. Hello? it alive?
Hmm.
I cannot ping. That's cool.
I wouldn't worry as much about, say, not using NVMe or Intel networking, but the GPU driver is probably important.
Okay, let's disable VPN and just download it like this.
Okay.
If you really want, we can do normal networking for now. Replace this with E1000, the Intel one. And if I change the disk, it will scream at me and reboot like 5 times.
Mm.
So let's just leave it like this. gr destroy mgr. Give me Tiger VNC. I should probably give it more CPU cores because it only runs on 2 right now and 4 gigs of RAM. Network, yes. No sound. That's expected because we don't have drivers.
All right.
Oh, look. What a cursor. Come on, Internet Explorer. Did I just call it Internet Explorer? Reject all. Yes. Asus was Asus TUF 505 Do? Was it DU?
Hmm. Did you currently pass through any devices through, or this is purely the machine?
Wait, okay, let's actually see.
UFS
Did it
shipping?
detect them?
Yeah.
Because it should have.
Device manager is your friend. There you go.
Oh wow, this is
Mhm.
slow. Yes, we got the GPU here.
With a big old triangle, which might just be drivers.
Oh no.
Stop. Yeah, 43. Oh yes, 43. It's a tradition.
This might be the reset issue.
Oh boy. Okay.
And this is the sound. But does it? Okay, no, we don't have 2 monitors for now. I think it was DF. What's a
Okay.
DF?
Yeah. Hmm.
No, it's DU. Asus. Give me support. I need your support, Asus.
Mhm.
Reject all. No, I don't care. I don't need mouse. How do I scroll? I cannot scroll. I need to use this. Not Windows 11, Windows 10. AMD graphics chipset HDMI did just Okay, here we go. Chipset. What is this? One coupon found. It found a coupon
Oh,
for
goodness.
extra
Oh,
$10 off of
that's
GPU
depressing. Yeah. Okay.
drivers.
Oh, yeah.
It found a coupon for GPU drivers. Oh wow. Uh-huh. Yeah, AI assistant. No way.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the modern era.
Yeah, no
And you
notice
went with
above.
the IoT version to be stripped of all the garbage, but you get the
This is
garbage to a different
actually
channel. Charming.
amazing. Look at this.
Oh, goodness. Oh, not fair.
This is such an amazing chart. So
The top
helpful.
right X. Try that little X at the top. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
So useful. Thank you, Asus. Is it starting?
You've got a little
Let me get some
spinny
water.
thing. It's not an hourglass, it's a spinny thing. There you go.
APU AMD D. Yeah, that looks legit. English. Next. Yeah, I do accept
course.
the EULA that I will not reverse engineer your stuff.
Like
Yeah.
you get a choice. I will not virtualize it, I promise.
Yeah. Install. Next. Yes. Imagine if it just blue screens.
In a VM with
Yeah.
purely a driver, I'd hope not. Although you have the hardware pass-through, so yeah, let's see.
That would be funny.
Uh, Oh, and for what it's worth, is it no? Yeah, it's network, so you could have tried to do Windows Update to
Artifacts.
find the driver. Oh yeah, oh, you can hoover those right up.
I cannot
Uh,
focus on the window.
have you had success using Windows Update for GPU drivers on AMD?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
For
to get
example,
GPU drivers, but just to update Windows.
oh, okay.
If I let Windows install GPU drivers by its own, it just blue screens.
Oh, does it? That's the question. Okay,
Yeah.
understood. Hmm.
So I have to usually get the offline installer, then disconnect it from network and install offline
Charming. Okay.
the specialized driver,
Fashion.
and then only reboot with network.
Extracting. Okay.
But
So, based on your experience, do you think you'll need a hardware reset to make this work?
maybe. Okay, why is
Okay.
it stuck extracting?
It's Windows.
No, it's not using any CPU. Oh,
There you
yes.
go. See? Yeah,
Yes.
beautiful.
Can we go to device manager and
Oh, hit finish unless you're feeling really
disable
lucky.
this?
Punk. Oh,
Can we
yeah?
disable this first?
I see.
Now enable it. Nope.
No, finish that install. I'm terrified.
Restart.
Oh, unless there's a, there can always be a finish step that does something, some kind of blessing it. So, fun.
Why is it taking so long?
It's doing disk stuff. I don't know.
Finally.
Okay. Do you think you need a host reboot or you're feeling
Yeah,
lucky?
let's try doing host reboot for now.
Okay.
And reading more
Yeah.
of the oh, did I lose the article? I found a script to automatically change the VT colors of FreeBSD.
Oh boy.
I found an amazing photo.
Hmm. Oh goodness. You're cooling your case?
That's one of my friends.
Okay.
Oh, found it. We have already put this somewhere, but let's put it in chat again. Maybe in the document too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
It's only for like newer CPUs, so that's a problem.
And so that's KVM specific, or that's the utility, or that's what am I looking at?
That's just a tutorial how to do it on the Proxmox keyboard interface.
Okay. Oh, you got it open. Thank you. Yeah, and I plowed time into that with a colleague, and there's always some random repo that works on Thursdays but not Fridays, and if you have the exact kernel version, it might work for an afternoon, and it was very, very frustrating. Oh, 43. Oh, that's, yes, we've all spent a lot of time staring at error 43. How's that boot coming?
Oh, you put this on the audio device. Oh, okay, it just rebooted.
Yeah, okay. Got that open, audio, let's see.
Oh, wait, let me try this.
In my case,
mgr.sh. We put this on the audio device. And here we put
I'll
the
put the ROM on the audio device?
Yes, we put
Goodness.
AMD gop driver.rom on audio and vBIOS over here.
Oh dear, okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Now let's start it. MGR. bhyve. Dark screen. Frame buffer is on. Let's VNC.
Okay. So you've obviously left that buffer fine. And what's on the hardware display?
Right now it's just dark.
Okay.
Oh, did you
It's
get it
just
working?
Well,
Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
hopefully he's
dark
got
screen for now, but Windows booted. Let's see device
the
manager.
device manager, yes.
Please.
Here.
No, Microsoft basic display adapter properties.
43.
43.
Of course, yes. Although Eva, he made an interesting observation from the Proxmox post in chat about the various BIOSes going on the GPU or the audio device, which was a surprise.
Oh, yes. Usually when I do pass through, I do both of those device numbers.
So they both get a firmware or what exactly?
Oh, I don't know if they both get firmware necessarily, but when I do the
pass through both devices.
Yeah, I block off
Cool.
the
Yes.
GPU and the sound.
Yeah, and that post had a comment on like, yeah, firmware may wanting to belong to one or the other, which is it's not what I was expecting.
Yep. I've
What
also
if you
had
pass through all of
to
them?
lock the firmware from the bootloader on the virtualization host, even if I'm doing the PPT dev in the loader.conf.
Yeah.
So, which can cause, like, let's say you have multiple GPUs and you're using the same brand. Like, say you have two NVIDIAs and
Yeah,
you're using
totally.
one NVIDIA for your regular monitors and another NVIDIA for the VMs. It makes some complications to the order of which you get display because you don't want to block the driver too soon, but you also don't want to block the driver such that it loads the device before it does the pass-through action.
Hmm.
So there's a little potential for race conditions there that I haven't seen too many people talk about.
Excellent.
43.
Need to write up all this stuff and make a post or something.
I will confess I would love to have a reference known good configuration that works ideally on, say, 14.01 and 2, and we can just say, well, start here and branch out. But I couldn't achieve that with some small HP i5 OT9 something, I think 9th gen Intel CPUs. And ironically, that's the one Beckhoff is using in one of their products, but I just couldn't get it working. From thinking out loud from the last call, there was also, if you get an option to set VRAM either above or below a certain point, use it, but I didn't have such a flag on my BIOS. So it's a journey.
Yeah. Right now on my workstation, I'm using the integrated Radeon that's in the EPIC chip for my regular monitor. And then I have the NVIDIA cards being allocated to the virtual machines. So I'm going to write up a whole thing on that. And hopefully we can use that as a base as well. I will be right back.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, but it's plausible.
No, this is a VBIOS. This is in fact a VBIOS
Okay.
because it starts with
Yeah, I see that.
this
Okay.
starts with U and then this small a. Then here's a real, like a definitely confirmed working VBIOS dump. And it's the same U and the small a.
Hmm.
Oh yes, they compiled it on Windows. I can see that.
Oh, ah.
They compiled it on Windows because /config.h.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, good eye. Ah, nice.
They compile UEFI in Windows too, usually.
Hmm.
You can find traces of the file paths.
Hmm.
And Vim crashed.
Yeah, you're throwing a lot into it with a lot of escapes and goodies and
Vim.
garbage in, garbage everywhere.
HTOP. Vim. Sector. Nope. It's using 100% of the CPU. And it doesn't want to accept sig terms, so time to sig kill it. Yep. Oh. Oh. HTOP. Oh, what is happening?
Hmm.
Here we go. Oh, no. I don't know what's happening. Let's just close this tab and don't go back to it ever again.
Hmm.
I still don't know what can we change here to make it maybe work. Oh wow. Thank you, GitHub.
Oh, Proxmox, okay.
Also, they're doing it on CBIOS instead of UEFI. Huh?
Interesting.
Yeah, but for UEFI, they're just adding the AMD GOP driver to this. How do you fetch the AMD GOP driver?
Not a clue.
Okay, this is a strange tool to extract the BIOS from an update exe.
Interesting.
Extract EFI, this is how to extract the EFI. Oh, we need Windows for that? Okay, I can do it here. I can do it here. Okay, let's get on this repo and try extracting the. Okay, maybe this one just doesn't work. Maybe it's for way too newer CPUs. Maybe. So what if we git clone Ryzen? How do you disable this partial autocomplete? To extract. No, I cannot do this. Extract EFI to ROM? Wait, what's extract EFI to ROM? What is this one? Oh, okay. Extract BIOS bin. Okay, let's download the update exe. So, can I see the exact laptop model, please? If I accidentally kill something. Hostage, does it show it? Yep. Okay, yep.
Oh, there you go.
FX505DY.
And 505
BIOS.
again.
FX505DY BIOS. BIOS. Download. You got a zip with what is this file format? 315. Can we get something else? Oh, I guess we're gonna use the 315 file. So we drop this. Where's our Ryzen this? Where's our this? Sorry for the very light team. If you don't like us, then I'm just sorry.
I didn't say anything.
One. Yeah, this. We just run this. Oh. Was this leaked? This is from Ami. This program is copyrighted material
somewhere,
protected
folks.
by
Okay, well,
applicable copyright laws and international treaty. Well,
that's true.
unauthorized
everything, right?
reproduction or distribution of this program may result in civil and criminal penalties. This was definitely leaked.
Dude.
I should not be using this. Oh, it can only open exes. No. View help. For more, open here. No, this is just the copyright. Can I get help? How am I supposed to use this? You. Do I rename this to an exe? It's probably a bad idea running random BIOS file on my PC, but has no any UF image. Okay. Is it already raw then? UF file, just like name it this. To extract EFI. We need the README. 2. Open ubu.bat, select the BIOS bin file. Option 2, choice S. 2, ubu. Bat. File not found. Cool. Please wait. Oh.
Oh, hello.
I should probably I should probably exit. a 0. Should probably run it like this. Huh? Dot. Did it find bhyve.bin somewhere? System cannot find the file specified. Ah, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna delete this. Yes. Yes. Scanning. Bhyve platform. Uh-huh. And we got a lot of errors. System cannot find the file specified, blah, blah. Do we do S? See, select choice 2. No, it says select choice 2, video onboard. Yeah. Option 2. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is very usable. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think they just broke the entire program, so let's extract this over here. I love when things don't work. Oh, the Windows archiver. Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah.
Give me 7-zip, please. No, properties. Change 7-zip, please. Here we go. Extract to AS. This is so much faster. UEFI tool. Why is it using monospace? Exit. Yeah, thank you. Us. Ubu. .cmd. File not found. Cool. Select the file. Mm-hmm. Okay. This seems like it's actually working. Yeah.
Okay, so for our listeners, you're trying the extraction.
Oh yeah, this is actually working.
Okay.
You have the video driver, we have
There's a
this controller,
Picasso. Yeah.
network driver, and CPU microcode. Okay. Let's try
Interesting.
video driver. Option 2. It said option 2 choice S. No, how do I do extracted?
Copied.
It
Okay.
says extracted, that's to extract. Wait, what? Wait, what does it mean? Wait, did I okay, exit the main menu. Now S. We got something with body.bin. The thing is, this does not tell you anything. Select the open ubo.bat. Select the bhyve file. Select option 2 choice S. The option 2 is video onboard. Choice S does not exist. There's only X. See extracted folder.
Oh, well, S and
Okay,
X can be phonetically similar.
Let's try to find extracted folder. Yep. GOP. That's okay, we got the GOP driver.
Look at the timestamp. Yeah, okay.
And this dot. This is empty. This is probably the other device, so you might try this too. And we need to convert this from EFI to bin.
Really? Goodness. Okay.
As in bhyve. Yeah. Very broken English. Option as in bhyve.bin. Option to exit.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
sorry, I had to clean my
patience
nose.
required for all these things.
3, 4, yeah, 3 ls. If I run.exe, let's do if I run.exe. Oh, it's command line. Can I get the instructions? Ew.
Oh boy. Uh-huh.
This will, and imagine if this doesn't work because this is made for the new CPUs.
Yeah, this is user friendly. This is great.
Very user friendly, yeah. Wait, what is okay? F and I. Let's see these parameters. What do they do? Vendor ID and device ID.
Okay, vendor ID is hopefully stable. Device ID, God help you.
Yeah, I think this is not going to work. Maybe. Because this is like, this is why specific. Okay, let's try it out. Dot slash AS extracted. No, it's GOP. This. Oh, wow, invalid option. Do we copy it over here? And use it like invalid option. Invalid option. What did I do wrong? Oh, dash E maybe? Ah, there. We got the .rom file now.
Oh, okay, it's converted it. Let me take a look.
Is it
Oh, goodness.
the right one? 71 kilobyte, 71 kilobyte. Okay, this one is a bit bigger. Just a tiny bit.
Hmm.
Oh, let's hope that these are the correct ones and we did everything all right. Now let's just copy this one as the new folder. Very good naming. And extract, yeah, copy this over here. Just name it .rom. Extract, no, you need this extracted. All this over here. You minus this. This one's empty, so yeah, this. We have two here. You have two, or is like one of these for, I don't know. Let's try using both. Now let's send these to the VM. Desktop as SFTP. Put. We have no autocomplete. Yeah, we love Windows where it has autocomplete literally everywhere, except its built-in utilities like SFTP. I mean, they're not Windowses, but if you include it, why not put autocomplete into it like you do with everything else? Microsoft. We got these files now. Let's open the terminal, and we should. I got scared by the air sound. BIOSes. Rex to BIOSes. VFCT to BIOSes. VBIOS to BIOSes. Oh yes, we got a lot of BIOSes. Now, and this is probably the ones we need, VBIOS 15D8. I'm gonna try using this one.
Right.
is MT5 sum 1002 and vbios 15D8. Now they have a different sum. They all have a different checksum. That's the thing.
Hmm.
But we're gonna see if the one that the random strange program extracted is the one that we need. MGR. I already forgot its name. Just open the terminal here and ls biosys so we can look at them as a reference. And okay. And this is going to be biosys, not this one, but vbios just 15D8 dot. Everything else is going to be left alone. Cool. Now it's shmgr. And open Tiger VNC. We still don't have screen output. Oh, screen output. We got screen output.
No way.
We got screen output. It's
Ah.
garbled, but we got screen output.
Okay, well, that's something. Okay.
Let me take a photo. It's
Yeah, you
on
have a
the
webcam
second
or
monitor.
something.
It's on the
Okay.
second monitor.
Okay. Oh, the laptop has a second display plugged in. Interesting.
Failed to emulate instruction sequence aboard shop. No Windows.
A portrait. Oh. Yeah, ignore
Let
the
me.
network.
It initialized the iGPU.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna send it to you on Discord.
Sure. Okay, cool.
We got a bunch of lines.
Oh, you got vertical lines. That's cool.
This
It's a sign of
is-
life. That's cool. Huh?
Yeah, this is actual sign of life.
Is that the furthest you've gotten?
Yes,
Oh, congratulations.
I couldn't even get here on Linux.
Oh, interesting.
We got vertical lines.
Yeah.
MGR. Let's just check the Mesg case. We're getting the reset issue. No, we're still not getting it outright in the Mesg.
What was your evidence of the reset issue?
A bunch of errors about like the posture driver
Oh,
just
okay.
having page faults on the inside of itself. Like, just random non-fatal page faults. But okay, the driver is alive.
Cool.
Let's just
Okay.
uncomment this. I mean, comment this out, not uncomment. mgr destroy. Run again. Wait, frame buffer. Because we have VNC, it needs like wait.
Oh, and
Again,
of course you may want to try it
as
with
soon as I
and
start
without
VNC, the screen output appears.
the frame buffer.
Huh?
You may want to try it with and without the frame buffer from
Yeah.
GOP. You may also want to set up X-free RDP like I did for my quick demo earlier. That was one of my tricks for getting access to a system. And have you ever enabled the EMS console on a Windows machine?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
It's great
we
on
got-
servers. Supposedly it works on 10, but I wonder if
Display
it stopped
settings.
working. Okay, what you got?
Do we get anything here? No, still nothing here.
And device manager?
Full screen, device manager. Please don't tell me it's
Come
43.
on. I know.
No, that's disk
Anything but
management.
43. Anything but 43. Okay.
It's 43
Oh, you think so?
properties. I already know it's going to be
Oh, yeah.
43. 43.
Ah, bummer.
Oh, it's
Hmm.
probably because that time it crashed mid-boot. That definitely caused it to reset.
Oh, and it may have
like
well,
to
okay.
die mid-reset.
I
The
see.
second monitor is working though. Let me get some water again.
Hmm.
It's all artifacts, but it's working.
Yeah, yep. I suppose I could grab that image. It's a small victory.
Okay, just before we do this, just before we completely restart, um, let me think. Okay, yeah, let's just reboot. Oh, I want to disable the frame buffer, yes. We should probably try doing it on FreeBSD now. We should restore the FreeBSD snapshot, maybe, and
Yeah.
try loading the drivers there. It may be a very good idea. Oh, that's the wrong password. Oh, what are these commands?
Let me hold on.
That's probably from the htop bug. From the Windows terminal bug, I mean. Frame buffer, disable. sh not thing, mgr. Starting. Screen goes blank. Garbage on the monitor.
Okay, similar stripes or something else?
Yeah, some stripes.
Okay, I've got that in the minutes just because.
I don't know how to see if it works now. I don't have remote desktop into the machine.
Oh, did you not enable RDP in the machine? That's often pretty
Yeah.
important. Oh, okay.
You gotta hope that it shows signs of life.
Hmm. Yeah, sorry I didn't mention that, but yeah, typically enable RDP and it's better than nothing. And then setting a fixed MAC address can be helpful because if you see it in like arp-a, at least you know it showed up on the network. That's that's helpful.
Let's kill the VM.
Uh,
That might have been a very bad idea.
hmm.
Let's change this to the auto driver. BIOS, I mean the auto BIOS, this one.
Hmm.
15dd2 dot dot. Yeah. I like this so I can comment this out later. SH. Okay, that's Shoy. Start. And is it starting? And we don't have any output. Oh.
Did you bring back GOP?
Can't type anything. Huh. Wait a second. I think the host died.
Hmm.
Yeah, I cannot SSH into it anymore.
Well,
The host
alrighty.
crashed. Oh wow, I crashed the host by just changing the BIOS. Oh yeah, that's cool. How'd I do it?
Huh.
Well, time to probably hard powered off.
Okay.
Okay, and when is it going to boot? Here we go. That's the wrong. Never mind. I mistyped the password so bad it actually was correct.
Oh, okay.
The mezg. Why don't I want to type the mezg? ZFS snapshot. Dash R's to restore, right? Let's in case just do it on Windows root Windows 2010. Now ZFS snap. How do you ZFS dash snapshot?
ZFS snap and just specify the pool data set.
Oh, snap is just to restore it, right?
No, that rollback does the
A
restore.
rollback. Okay.
Oh, so you want ZFS rollback and then the specific one you wanted.
Okay. Rollback. Oh wait, it's gonna delete the Windows 10 snapshot?
You could make a new one. You could clone. There are a lot of options there.
Oh, how
What
do
are
I
you trying to
clone the
achieve?
Windows 10? Oh, that's probably not gonna be enough space.
Oh
Oh.
boy. Oh,
We can reinstall Windows 10 anytime soon.
oh boy. Well, yeah. So anyway, it sounds like you're going back down a different path. Shall we call it quits for today?
Probably, yeah.
Cool. Well, you did get a nice stripy screen that I've put in the minutes there. At which point I
Last thing
just
for today is
Mhm.
going to be FreeBSD. Trying to make
142.
trying to run a FreeBSD VM.
Okay. Oh, using that firmware on FreeBSD,
Yeah.
perhaps? Well,
Oh no, not this one, not this one, not this one.
okay.
Uh, we're royally screwed up.
Yeah.
We have to restart again.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm gonna head out as well. So I will talk to y'all later.
Okay. Thank you so much for dropping in, and I will definitely share any news from Alexei
Yeah.
if it comes down the pipe.
The laptop just shut down by itself as soon as I
Ah.
started it. Huh.
That's a
Okay.
problem. All right, take care, everyone.
Cool. See you. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Yeah. The last thing we're gonna do is to start
Yep.
a FreeBSD VM
Okay.
and see if the driver is still remote.
Go for it. It's just you and me, but let's you, me, and the audience.
SH. BIOSes, please. This one.
Okay.
MGR. And start. Yes, FreeBSD. Root. I said root. I said root. And PCI conf LD. Yeah, we got only VGA and HDA.
Okay, great.
Load in the GPU.
Super.
Oh,
Okay.
it froze, or did it? No, we can
Did not
still
load
type.
that. Yeah, okay.
And still type. The drivers don't seem to be loading. The screen is still the green lines.
Okay.
Huh. This is interesting. We're gonna debug that tomorrow
Okay.
because it's pretty late right now. I should probably go to sleep.
Understood. Okay, well, cool.
Yeah.
You covered some good ground. This is absolutely not user friendly, but I suppose we all just kind of have to take it one step at a time. I'd be fascinated about, video BIOS firmware extraction on FreeBSD, but here we are. So, do you recall from the last meeting? And I'll throw up my screen here. Replace current share.
Yes.
There is your lovely stripes. And would you like the honors? All together now. Like and subscribe.
Yep. Like and subscribe.
Thank you, Alexei. Have a great weekend and keep us all posted on your progress. Those who want to follow, Alexei can follow, I believe, was it VLC 9 on Discord or 9VLC?
Yeah, 9VLC.
9VLC. Super. Okay. Take care, Paka. Have a great one.